So I wanted to show you how to create a character out of paper. And in order to start, I've already made the body of my character, its face and its ears. And now I'm just going to create some of the eyeballs with this white construction and this black construction paper. And cut out some eyeballs with it, and then I'm going to also create an arm. And when you do create arms and legs, you want to make sure that it is detached from the body. So I'm just going to sketch out a little arm and then cut it out. So I made sure I folded the paper in half so that I can create two identical arms. I also want to make sure the arms and feet are a little bit longer than it needs to be so that I can just freely move it whenever I animate. So now I'm just going to create some legs for my little monster. And always remember that the arms, legs, ears, it will go behind the body of your figure. So now I'm just going to take some white construction paper and cut out two circles for the eyes. And now I want to make the pupils for the eyes, so I am going to cut out two smaller sized black circles. So just a little tip on constructing characters. Definitely think about color and what color you are going to use. If you do not know a color, think about contrasting colors. Contrasting colors are extremely important, especially in the design and animation world. It really distinguishes objects from one another, especially in this case. I want to create a mouth for my blue character. And because it is contrasting colors, the mouth really stands out, and you can just, it's kind of like the focal point of my character. Tip number 2, adding sparkle to the eyes. It really enhances the character's look. It makes it look really like alive, and it just gives that little spark, and it just really makes a big difference. So why don't you guys try to use that as well? Tip number 3, gluing things down. So I'm not going to glue the ears down, I'm not going to glue the arms down because I want to animate it. So therefore, anything that you want it animated, do not glue it down. The only thing that I'll probably glue down are like the black eyeballs with the little sparkle. So tip number 4, if you want to move anything to animate, sometimes I like to use just like a little paper clip. So it's just easy to use. There's no marks on the paper when I move it. So I've just finished making my character, and now I am about to animate. And I want to show you guys how to animate in stop motion, just like a step-by-step. Before I do that, I'm just going to put some tape behind my character so the body kind of stays still, because I kind of want him to just yawn. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to have this little click sign every time I press the click button on the camera to take a picture. So I'm going to begin animating, and before I start, I'm just going to take a few clicks, a few pictures just for the opening of my animation. So I also want him to blink, so right now I am going to get rid of his eyeballs, and I've made these little blink eyes. And I'll be taking a picture, just one picture of him blinking, and I'm just going to move the arms and his legs a little bit. Now he's done blinking, so I'm going to go back to my regular eyeballs and put it back on to my character. Another tip for stop motion animation, you slightly want to move the arms and legs and the ears just a little bit so it kind of has that stop motion effect. So now I'm just going to start animating its little arms, its little legs. I'm just going to be moving tiny increments. So like I stated before, I want my character to yawn in this animation. So I have created a few circles for its mouth, for it opening it up. And as you can see, I made about 6 circles for the mouth. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take pictures of each circle. So that's the smallest one, and now the mouth is gradually opening it up. So take the next circle, take a picture, and just keep going on down. So now I am going to be doing my last one where he is yawning really loud, and I really want to get rid of the eyes opening, and I want his eyes to be closed. So therefore I'm going to bring back the eyes that are closed and take a picture. So another tip is to constantly take pictures. If he's yawning really loud, he's there, he doesn't just stay still, so slightly move little increments to get that stop motion effects. And don't forget to do this because it's really enhances your video of your stop motion animation.